and Mzanzi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. It is the Hustlers of Mzanzi with Fatso. Alright guys, so this is what happened, right? I posted my introductory video thinking for the hustlers, you know, they're gonna come. Run to me. I share. And I have found them. They are here. The hustlers have arrived. Do you know what this means for you, the viewer, the consumer, the one with the purchasing power? Now, if you have arrived. So what this means is that now the platform needs to become interactive. You as the consumer now have the platform to be able to engage. So me now, we are going to put action into the hashtag support local initiative. Last night, so today we are talking that language. Short-term insurance, long-term insurance, premiums, life cover. And who better to take us through this process than Phakamani Ndlovu, who's the managing director from All Diamond Risks. Can I call you Mempro? Because you're very well known as Mempro, right?
Yeah, no problem.
To the world, he's Phakamani. To me, he's Mempro. So, bro, alright, Sputzi.
You're right, it's good.
I am the right. Bro, before you became you today, I assume, taking into consideration the ambition and where you are right now, you were a young boy with dreams and ambitions. You know, so I want you just to take us back to that young boy and how he transformed to the you that you are.
My name is Phakamani Ndlovu. I'm well known as Pro. Like I see, I am the director of All Diamond Risk Solutions. Actually, the CEO.
Hey, someone I got the title here. I got it. It's title your CEO. You look at today.
The local entrepreneur. Very energetic. A go-getter. Mangokota. Otherwise, I'm fully humble and I'm very ambitious. And I'm passionate by you know, by a young woman, by a young lady, a young boy, we understand. So, yeah, basically that's me. Energetic, young black man. Woohoo! You know, from as a young boy, I've always had that entrepreneurial mind. You know, I understand. But the business and the entrepreneurial journey started way back in 2008. I remember my first venture. I had a spaza shop in Oliver Road Boat, where I started selling like Zimbas and all that. I developed it into an internet cafe.
Yep.
But you know, in business things happen, and then the landlord passed on. And when the landlord passed on, the children didn't allow me to do the business there, so I had to leave it, go look for employment, and I worked for quite some number of years, and then I came back again. I moved from Oliver. I came to Tembisa.
All Diamond Risk Solutions. What is it about? What are you offering?
Oh, All Diamond Risk Solutions. It's an insurance broker. You know, let's pick it as an intermediary.
Oh, because I was about to ask, and I would say, is there a difference between insurance standalone and insurance broker?
It's basically the same thing, but the difference is the roles that we play within the financial services sector. So it's all insurance, but it's whatever license that you have categorizes you what role you are. There's category 1 up to category 2, 3, and 4. So we are a category 1.
So category 1 is what? Is it entry level, and then the
all right. Actually, to make it simple, all the insurance companies that you see, they all qualify to be category 1. That's how you enter. That's the entry level. It depends with the financial muscles. Us, the role that we play mostly is getting to the clients, right? And then there are guys that you call underwriters. You know the big companies. They are the ones, most of them, who sit with the main risk. So I get Seahorse car, and then I then call my way, and then my way takes the risk, and then my way then pays All Diamond Risk Solutions a certain commission.
Earlier on, you say something about that to be a level 1, category 1, you require a certain certificate. So can I, as a person who's been inspired by you today? Wake up something and say,
yeah. Oh, good one. Financial services is a highly regulated industry. You can't just wake up tomorrow and say you are opening an FSP. You know, there's a regulatory body called the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, which basically the guys that offer licenses. So, in short, you need a license to operate in the financial services sector.
So, what company you have two main services, which is your short-term insurance as well as your long-term insurance.
Yes.
So, let's start with the short-term first. What does it mean, short-term insurance?
All right. Short-term insurance is basically, as an example, your car insurance, your house insurance. You know, basically it's non-life.
Under short-term insurance, what products are you offering?
All right. Under short-term insurance, we've got your personal lines, which is basically Utiho coming to me and saying, "Bro, I've got a house. Can you please get me insurance for the building itself or for the house contents and also my car?" Right? And then again, in short-term insurance, we've got commercial lines, where Utiho says to me, "I've got a business that owns offices, that owns cars, you know, or a guy in construction who says, promise, I've got a construction deal that I got. I need a public liability. I need a construction guarantee." So it's quite a number of them. You know, those are just a few.
All right. Okay. And then let's move to the long-term insurance. The long term.
All right. A long-term insurance, the simplicity of it is a funeral policy. Right? A funeral policy is where you come to me and say, "Hey, bro, I know that at some point I will die. You know, can I pay a premium? And you promise me that if one of the dependents dies here, you will then do a payout." Right? So it's long-term. We don't know when that will happen. So that's why it falls under the long-term
ones.
Yes.
So basically, long-term, the person's life.
Yes.
You know. All right. So, what qualities do you think an individual should have to be an entrepreneur?
It's speed.
Yeah.
When you know, they would cut speed, but it's
Raw.
So for me, I always speed. Because in believe for you to make things happen, you must have, you must be brave. They understand that. So to be an entrepreneur, you really need to be hardcore. Because I can tell you the world out there, competition is hard. Rough. So you might wake up in the morning and say, "I want to do Hustlers of Mzanzi." Maybe somebody down in Cape Town is working on the same concept.
Yeah.
So if you are not hardcore or you see somebody with the same concept, then uzongana, you understand? So simplicity, you must be brave and ambitious.
Take me through your typical day. Waking up in the morning.
All right, my typical day. Actually, I'm gonna say my typical week. Okay, anyway, my typical day, I wake up in the morning because in the insurance, in the financial services, you gotta have to be equipped with knowledge. So there's things that you call continuous professional development that you need to do. So I'm currently engaged in those types of courses. So I wake up in the morning, I gotta make sure people that we work with are solid. I gotta make sure I attend to meetings, and because I've got other ventures that I have, so I gotta make sure also those ones are sorted. And then later on, I believe in I take an hour or 1 hour and a half, I hit the gym. You understand? I hit the gym.
Put all right.
I hit the gym, so that just needs to wind up. You understand?
Yeah.
And then before I sleep, I take an hour to study my stuff. Reason being that, when you are in any industry, you gotta have the right knowledge, you gotta have the right tools. I work Monday to Sunday.
I always thought, Guti, if you have your own business, your own hustle, you're able to control your hours.
Not in this, not in the entrepreneur's world. It's specifically this one. You've got claims. You've got a client that might be involved in a car accident any time of the day. And as an intermediary or a broker, your job is to make sure that the client is sorted all the time. So as an entrepreneur, you rest when you're done, but you always will stand on a gas in future. Just to take you back, I left the insurance job that I was working in 2014, and I realized I've got family, that would need to eat. So with the lead that I got from the company in Sebenzela, I then went and acquired, some liquor license, if I can put it that way. While at the back of my mind, I knew the bigger dream was the insurance, the financial services, because I've got passion for it. So there is another venture in the legal services that I'm doing, like RC. We do events. We just events.
Hashtag sebenza ma. So welcome your liquor business is Mugas.
Sure.
Your insurance company is Mugas.
Yeah.
Was it a strategic move, especially for the insurance one?
Yeah.
Was it a strategic move to say, my office is going to be Mona, Mugasi, and instead of being Ramberg, 49 Kate Street, darling. You get strategic.
Yes. Before while we were waiting for the license, we sat down with my business partner Kanyan and said, daughter, if you look at, I'm a client, in most of the businesses, it's the black people. In any insurance company, I can tell you, 80% of their clients, it's about Basekas. So I said, what is the point? See a big office at Braamfontein, whereas we are having our agent selling a mall of Tembisa. We understand. We said, look, let's put the office right at us.
The various services that you're offering, and linking to your point, you are in the heart. You have a strategic advantage over someone who has their businesses there in the burbs, because you are able to see the way of life.
Yes.
Therefore, you are able to identify the gap. This is what I can offer. Because you want to go to Nama Stockfell cover, Nama grocery cover. What community, since Ulamokasi? What community development projects, initiatives has your company taken?
All right. Our company is very new, especially from the...
How old is it?
The company was registered in 2014. As I said, it has been a dream. And then we got our license on the 5th of May during lockdown. Okay, so with other ventures that we do, like we've got a gentleman by the name of Tiniko Matebula. I started working with Tiniko on my other venture that I mentioned earlier. And I realized he's a very ambitious young man, very intelligent. And then I started teaching him, the insurance world. We understand that. And into any time dealing, I would a passion. I'm from your Excel to, now it's a product.
So you have like some sort of a mentorship thing.
Yes.
Which imagine, because you're still new, you're still going to, develop.
Yes.
So for now, it's like Tatu Tiniko, one beggar underneath your wings.
Yes.
And then hopefully as time goes on, you'll be able to replicate the same efforts to as many as you can.
We identifying more young people. Actually, my dream is that all the employees, most of them, as I say, all diamond,
where do you see your company in the next 5 years?
This is the next big thing. Our dream is to become one of the biggest insurers, meaning the underwriters. Like to name. Top dog. I understand that. In South Africa and branch to Africa.
You're doing amazing work so far. Like from where I'm sitting and what you're saying. I guess there's not a lot of people in your venture right now, especially
No, so we're doing tenders within parastatals. We're doing tenders within municipalities.
Nice.
You know, it's broad.
Let's talk
So some
about
people
Ching, ching, ching.
But we are competing with other children. At some point, I really want to make sure Uguti, as black people, we understand financial services. It's not all about us going to big companies, we check the police, we go to the bank, we make money. We understand. We need to understand why are these companies growing bigger and bigger every day. And like, where is the monetary value?
Yeah.
So one of my visions on the side is to open a foundation. You know, that will be specifically dealing with finance, like just teaching. You know, I'm a partner with schools. You know, teach I'm a student as they approach grade level. I'm a matric. You know about financial services.
What are your views on support local?
Well, the day I heard about this, let's do it.
Yeah, you call your hey.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Because as sometimes, you know, you don't realize the power of the bigger group. We are the biggest population in this country.
Yeah.
So if we were to come together, you know, see, love things if in 10 minutes things report, lower things report pick them up.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank you.
You can then now you buy the tomato like us, then you go somewhere, go and buy the pot.
Yeah.
We understand that. So,
Yeah.
so for me, promoting local, buying local, I can talk about extension 7, the extension 8, the extension 7.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people living here. We understand. If we try and protect, we understand. If we do the shoes there. If there's a guy that is selling chicken there, we buy there. We understand that. If there's a guy there who's trying farming, no matter in let's buy them so that business grows. I'm an initiative this one, Masters of Mzanzi. They are going to turn some screws.
I hope so. I really
in
hope
our
so.
minds, because I believe through this, you know, as the camera is rolling, we need to at some point the other guys that you are interviewing.
Yeah.
Spend a session.
Yes. Most definitely.
We need a session.
Absolutely.
Because you would find Uguti, like at some point, you know, we want to have our own water. We understand a branded water. There's some guy who's doing branding.
Yep.
There's some guy who is basically doing the water itself. We buy juice for our client to it.
Yes.
There's those location guys. You know,
But
so
I want us to build a network of entrepreneurs, a network of hustlers. You know, we're actually putting action into our words.
Yes.
We're not just
Cool.
Remember, hearing what you're saying about what we need to do.
Sure.
To make sure all the support local initiative.
Yeah.
It actually materializes. It makes me happy. And you're not only understanding, but you're also on board.
I'm on board.
But
always.
This is not the end. Thank you. Family. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, guys, please comment. We want to hear what do you have to say. What more can be done? And do not be afraid to send through your questions to all Diamond Risk Solutions.
Yes.
We will forward the questions and they will answer. Because this is the platform for them to be accountable. In the meantime, please continue to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Bye!
Promise Phakamani Ndlovu. I'm one of the directors at All Diamond Risk Solutions, a financial services provider authorized with license number 50487. We are an insurance intermediary or an insurance broker. We offer long-term insurance and short-term insurance. In long-term insurance, we offer you your funeral policies. We offer you your group schemes through our partners like African Rainbow. And then in short-term insurance, we offer you from your constructions, all risk. We offer you construction guarantees. We offer you public liabilities. And car insurance, contact us on 010-027-1687. I'm also reachable on my cell phone number 0649366123. Anything that has to do with insurance, All Diamond Risk Solutions is here for you.
Count your blessings,